and then afterwards we go over the VOD.
Alright.
You can play ranked, you can play normal, however you feel. It's fine.
I'll play a ranked game then.
Alright. What champions do you play?
So I like Sett just because I don't know, I like his W.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I like Sett. Um I like Aatrox because it just feels really satisfying to hit his combos. And then if I had a character that I'm most comfortable with, it'd probably be Yone. That's about it.
Okay. That's already... I think Sett is very good to learn the game with.
Yeah, I saw a video on like somebody that played Sett, and they said it's like zone people from experience at level 1. Like if you can stat check them. Oh, this is when I was trying Trundle. I need to change these.
You can change these in the champ select.
Yeah.
If you press on the bottom left, there's like an icon in the rune menu.
Oh. Bottom left.
Yeah, this
This.
one.
Oh,
This
that's
shows you
so
all
much better.
shows you all the options. It's a little bit
I
better.
don't really know who to ban. I'm just banning Teemo because one of my friends says that they hate them.
I think that's fine for now. Teemo is very, very hard to deal with for Sett early.
There.
Alright. If you want to relearn the settings, like I do them with WAS.
Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you pan your camera with WASD. I think that's the best way to do it because you can make your mouse sensitivity really, really low. So you can aim a lot better with skill shots. I don't think it's that important. Like the most important thing is that you're comfortable with your settings. But
Yeah,
if you
I might try it later.
want to give that a try, it feels really weird, and it would probably take some time learning those settings because you already played a lot to get to level 30.
Yeah,
It's just
I might try it next game or something.
yeah. Don't be disappointed if you feel really weird in the beginning. It takes like 3 or 4 days to get used to.
So I think I'm up against Volley.
Yeah, probably.
So I'll try Sett again.
Sounds good. What is your goal with League of Legends? Like, do you want to get some specific elo, or do you just play for fun? Want to play with friends?
I do have one specific, so I have several goals. So one is like a goal I want to get to sometime, like the nearest goal I can get, I guess. Then the other goals are like very long-term goals. So the first goal is just to be able to beat a friend, which I already did once, but like they got better since the last time we were both new, but I took a break from League and they kept playing.
Oh yeah.
And they climbed to, I think, gold or plat. So to be able to beat them in laning, and then after that to play with the streamer I know, he's in master, I believe.
Okay, yeah, that will take some time.
No, not like actually like rank with him, just to play norms and not get destroyed.
Okay, yeah.
Because I was laning against a plat player, and not gonna lie, I was not having a fun time. Oh, I didn't even check. Oh, I'm up against Warwick.
Yeah, Warwick's probably a little bit tougher of a matchup than Volibear. Do you know what all the champions do in League, or are you still...
A lot of the top champions, but other than that, like I know a few champions in mid lane, and then
And that's it?
bot lane I'm pretty confused about, yeah.
Okay. If you want to spend more time in League, I can recommend just trying every champion at least once. Like you don't have to
Yeah.
do it in a row, but if you're confused about something or you played against it and think that looks cool or whatever, then just try them once, because then you'll figure out how they work.
I want to get this ward over here. I'm still gonna try to get it. I just heard somewhere that it's good to set a ward to know where the jungle is as a top laner, so that's the only reason I do that.
Yeah, it's really useful.
So
It depends on how often you look on the minimap though. Like if you have a
yeah.
ward and then don't look, then obviously the ward did nothing. But yeah, it's nice to know where the enemy is starting. So for example, this game they are starting blue side, which means
Yeah.
that around 3 minutes you are in danger of getting ganked.
Oh, I don't have the timing down for it though. What's Warwick doing all the way down there? What are we doing? Oh. Ah.
They're useful summoners.
I don't like Warwick though.
Yeah, he's very annoying top lane champion.
Does he have barrier? No, he doesn't. No, I tried to A-click on the other minion. I'm also kind of bad at CSing.
Yeah, that's just practice. It will come. I can give you some tips after the game. Like I'll try to not distract you too much in the game, because it's more important for me to see how you play and how you respond to situations. We'll look at it after.
No, I wasn't looking at my cannon. No.
Do you know what Warwick's abilities do?
Yeah, his Q, I think, is it's like a lifesteal damage ability, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah.
His E gives him resistance and a fear, I think, and his W is like his passive, and he can activate it to see everybody, maybe something like that.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Yeah, I haven't actually played him. I actually no, I have played him once, so that's the only reason I know anything about him.
Yeah, but that's already like good, because that's information you have. Like you can use that information to maybe trade with him a bit.
Maybe I shouldn't be holding this. That's a lot of damage. Oh, that's volley. Is she still chasing the...
Yeah.
Damn. I want to get that cannon so bad. I'm getting the cannon. Okay, never mind. I'm getting the experience from the cannon.
That's something.
Oh, he knows I'm in here, right? Actually, maybe I'm not low enough for him to see it.
Warwick's W does not reveal you on the map. Like
Oh.
he only gets like blood trails following you. Like, he would know that you're in there, but he doesn't know like how much HP you have exactly and stuff like that.
I see. Oh, maybe I didn't have to see. Oh no, it still crashes. I think I'm supposed to slow push and then hard push next wave. I don't know too much about wave management, so.
Don't worry about it. We will talk about it. But you already do a lot more than someone who just hit level 30 should know. So that's pretty good.
Well, it's just friends telling me stuff. I still can't see yes though. Oh my. That's his ult, isn't it?
Yeah, that was his ult.
No.
Was a nice idea though.
Yeah.
To try to get
They were
away with
pinging
this.
it too. For some reason, I didn't think they were. I should have warded this push. For some reason, I thought my W was back up, so I tried to burn ult and then W, but I didn't have W at all. Plus, I was low HP anyway. Oh, I know what Volibear does, kind of, but not really. I just know to avoid that big circle. That's about it.
Yeah, his E.
No.
His ult disables turrets for a short while, which is quite good to dive.
Well, that sounds like fun.
Yeah, he just use it. It's a dash that disables the turret and deals a lot of damage in slows.
Oh, damn. Oh, wait, it could be. Never mind, they're mid. Oh, okay. No, I canceled my auto. This crash? Yeah, kind of. Oh, my pantheon's all the way down there. Dang.
I think you can relax. Don't have to go walk up. Warwick already pushes it.
Oh, and he has a Tiamat.
You might have to help your Pantheon.
Oh, I didn't even look at that. You're right.
No, it's fine. I think you can run back top. You won't get there in time.
I still want to help with this. Oh, never mind. I think we're kind of screwed on this one. Uh-oh.
No,
Oh, nice. Shut down.
Warwick died to the turret. That's really good. Okay, you wanna hard push this wave because Warwick will
Yeah.
lose like all the cannons. You can use your abilities, like even E and W, because you plan on going base after this anyways, right?
Yeah. That was a little close. Maybe I get that. Oh, Warwick's all the way down there.
Yeah, you hadn't got a lot of turret damage here.
I might get the whole turret. Maybe I should actually. Ah,
You should back off. Yeah.
yep. I hate this so much. The minion blockage.
And pull them down a bit. Okay. I think now you can get the turret. Warwick's still bot lane for some reason.
Yeah.
You got it, you got it. Ah,
Oh, I got scared.
it's okay. Warwick is still bot lane for some reason.
He doesn't care about his turret.
Yeah, not at all, it seems.
I almost have Bork. Surely I can't get tier 2.
I mean,
Why is Warwick still there?
Warwick is still bot lane. Okay, Volibear decides to finally defend. I think you can go base, it's fine.
Yeah.
Can sell your refillable pot. Oh, actually, never mind, you already have it. They made it a bit cheaper last patch, I think.
Oh, he canceled his base to make sure I didn't get killed. Isn't that bad that Warwick's there?
Yeah, that's really, really bad.
It looks like he's just been siphoning experience from the ADC, and they're not doing anything.
Yep.
Oh wait, the ADC is actually.
It's
Oh wait,
decently
both
fed.
ADCs.
Why are they wanting to surrender? Oh my god. I think that
Maybe it was
earlier.
Aurelia. She's not having fun.
Yeah.
Maybe that's it.
I guess that makes sense.
I'll go to that after this. Or maybe I should never mind. I was gonna say maybe I should go mid real quick to try to get tier 1 turret.
I think against Mel it's really hard to take the turret. She's there.
Yeah. Oh,
I think you
better
can
roll
fight
away.
him. You can fight him really, really hard because you're so far ahead.
I think he knows that. That's why he's just staying there. Volley is bot.
Okay, nice. You got his E. I think you can just take the turret in his face.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. No, his lifesteal.
Yeah, that was really close. The idea was good though. To turn there.
Yeah, that's how I usually play team fights. It's just ult whoever's like furthest up and ult into their team, and then try to E everybody.
Yep, that's how you play Sett. Yeah, Warwick's passive makes it so when he's below 50% HP, he gets a lot of lifesteal.
Yeah, I just saw that HP jump up. I don't think he can get it before I TP. Maybe I should have went mid actually. And he has demolish.
I think it's okay to go
Oh, he
top.
just leaves.
Can't really stop their bot lane. Because they outrange you.
Maybe I just split push. Nah. I think Warwick will try to collect that and then go somewhere else. I don't even think I showed.
I think they're doing dragon.
They are. Okay. Maybe I should have actually committed onto this. Oh, never mind.
Maybe you can kill the Jinx.
Yeah. She knows we're here, though. Is this far enough?
Yep.
It is. Do we have tier 1 here? No, we don't even have tier 1 here. I think I'm just gonna stay here.
Yeah. It's usually not a good idea to go for the tier 3 turrets this early in the game.
Oh yeah, I heard stuff like that. I heard people saying you want to get tier 1 at a certain time, and then I heard tier 2 you just kind of grab it whenever. The tier 3 is you grab it at a certain time too.
I mean, there's not a certain time, it's just...
What?
The tier 3
Yeah.
turrets, the problem is they don't give very much gold, like when you kill them. And it's really, really risky, because you can get flanked really easily from if you're that far in their territory.
I don't have TP.
The tier 2 turrets give the most gold, like turret-wise. They give 700, so that's 2.5 kills, almost.
Ah. Oh, dang. MF popping off over there. Ah, no. Wait, is that his ult? That big leap?
Yeah, that was his ult. Can use it to disengage. Looks really funny if he jumps away.
Yeah. Oh, I think we just get this.
Yeah, can take the turret. It doesn't. At this point, it's not risky because two of their champions are dead.
No, Aurelia. Maybe I should have R'd.
Probably, yeah.
No! I played that really bad.
It's okay. Your
It's
team's
fine
getting
though,
out
'cause
of
we
camp.
get. I don't even know what this does.
It gives a lot of XP and some AD or AP, depending on what your champion has more of.
I have a lot of like, or I guess a decent amount of knowledge, but when it comes to objectives, like the only thing I know is grubs. That's it. Like what they do. And then dragons, I don't understand. Oh wait, no, I know the other thing that's here too.
Baron
The
Nashor.
no, not Baron.
Rift Herald.
What else? Rift Herald. Yeah, yeah. I know that. And after all that, I don't know what stuff does.
For dragons, the first two dragons are random from a pool of 6. Like there's 6 different dragons. And then the next two are also different, but they're the same. So 3 and 4 are the same type of dragon, but different from 1 and 2.
I see.
And the fourth one gives soul, dragon soul, which is a big buff that's like permanent. Once you kill the 4th dragon, you will have that for the remainder of the game.
Nice. Oh, come here. Come here. Dang it, he's gone. Also played a little Aurelia. She's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't get like pressured. I'm not very good at playing her into like bullies.
Yeah, Aurelia is really difficult to play properly. Because she dashes around so much and
Yeah.
you have to weave in autos perfectly to make that champion good.
Oh yeah, true. I messed up that word. That's fine though. We just get dragon, right? Oh, hello there. No, I couldn't even W. Yeah, that was bad by me. It's okay, MF wins this, right? Damn. Why should I be scared to be over here? Are we still chasing? We are still chasing.
We are indeed still chasing.
Don't tell me we keep going. Oh, wait, never mind. We might actually get that. No, we don't get that. Guys, I think it's time to stop chasing. Oh yeah, are they gonna stop my back? That'd be funny. Well, that was a fun experience. You know what? I can't even say anything because I did just walk into a bush in jungle and like got absolutely destroyed.
Yeah, the macro at this level is a little bit rough. We will talk about it. No worries.
Oh, we're going for this. I feel like this is a bad fight.
Yeah, it was. Really, I went in a bit too early.
Yippee. Oh, Pantheon's going in.
I don't think he's getting anything there. They went into the jungle. When's next dragon? Can press tab to see it. Like on the top, 37 seconds. Okay.
Yeah.
This will be Soul. So if you get that dragon, your team will become really strong. It gives a shield that refreshes out of combat.
Ooh. I don't know if we can get it. Oh, he's upset. No.
It's always the ones that make the mistakes that are the most upset.
Oh, jeez. Her damage is insane.
Okay, nice. I think now you can get dragon.
Should I clear? It'll be fine. I wish there was a little explode pod right here, though. Oh, wait, never mind. I can just walk around here. Their jungle is still alive, though. Oh, never mind. He's not going to be here.
Yeah, as long as he's not close, I think it's fine. They might be doing Baron.
Can they do Baron with just those two?
They can. I don't think they are, but they could.
Oh, they're not.
Warwick does a lot of damage to that objective, and he can tank it because he heals so much.
Yeah.
Okay, your Pantheon wants to do it. This call's a bit risky, but I think it will work out.
Oh, okay. Why is that? Oh, is that a control?
Yes.
Control wards do that?
Yes, they disable the normal board. Sett versus a singular wall.
Yeah, true.
Can't get over that. But I think it works out. Your MF needs protection, so it's good you stayed there.
What's going on?
Remember
What's going on?
Strike
Oh,
Breaker?
okay.
Yeah. Well played.
I heard pings and I thought somebody was like split pushing somehow. I was like, wait, are we losing the game right now? That's nice. At least it looks like we win this. Oh, I still have TP too. I think I can just. Never mind.
I didn't think you can end.
Yeah.
I think the Mal will defend it.
They're pinging our ADC a lot. Just let them vibe. Let them do what they want.
Yeah, I think the Aurelia is generically angry.
Yeah. Most likely. Okay. I need to find a good spot. Surely this isn't ward. Oh, never mind. I just have a really fast recall and.
Yeah.
You know what? Get Sterix.
Yes.
That way you don't die.
Yeah, you see the shield you have right now and the icons on the bottom of your character? That's Mountain Soul.
Yeah. It's kind of nuts. Hi, Warwick. You want to fight? No? Okay. You still here? No. Why did that sound so close? Warwick, come. Oh.
Okay.
My bad.
He's very scared. Remember Strike Breaker. You can use that to slow people if they're running away.
Oh, yeah, true. Oh. That's not good. Oh, wait, she got a kill, though. So I guess it's not the worst.
I think you cannot end against 4 people. You should try to get the other turrets.
Yeah. Oh, why? Aurelia, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're winning, I think, at least. Yeah, we're winning.
Yep. Protect your misfortune. It's more important than killing the woman.
Nice.
Alright.
Oh, I can get Sterix. I'm gonna get Sterix and then TP right back.
Again, I don't think you can end at this point. You should probably go bot lane instead. It seems better.
Okay. I didn't even have to TP. But it's okay. We want to get there super quick.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tempo TP. You get the minion wave and it's quicker to the turret.
Oh, wait. Oh well. Do they not defend this?
A little bit confused as well. But you have to be careful, they will be 5 versus 3 since your Aurelia and Pantheon aren't there. Well, your Aurelia decided to go in.
Okay, she's just tanking abilities for us. What a nice person.
Nice. I think now if you go bot lane you might be able to end.
Bot lane. Alright. I believe.
Because you have minions coming in from top as well.
Yeah. I see the vision.
Alright.
Nice.
Very nice.
I'm still in iron, I think. Let's go. I only played one ranked game so far, and it put me in Iron 4.
Well, gotta start
I got
somewhere.
promoted to Iron 3. Let's go.
Okay.
That was fun.
Alright.
You wanna look at the replay or?
No. I recorded it from your perspective.
Oh, nice, nice.
Can you see my screen?
Yep.
Perfect. Wait, do you want to get some specific... Oh, let's turn off the sound. Okay.
Oh, dang, we got everything.
Okay. The first thing I want you to do is focus, really focus on minions in the game. Not just last hitting,
Yeah.
but also later on in the game. The most gold you're gonna get is going to come from minions. So if there's a play happening, like somewhere, and after the play happens, you cannot go like close by to a minion wave and take it, then it's probably a bad play.
Yeah.
Alright. You will see, like, doing that during the replay a bunch of times that this happens. I will just speed up till the lane starts. So again, this ward is okay to just figure out where the jungle starts. Alright. You seem to be a little bit scared of the Warwick, which is fine.
Yes, I am very scared.
Which is fine in the matchup, because you do lose to Warwick 1v1 early if the Warwick plays it properly. However, you're not playing like scared because you know you lose to Warwick. You're playing scared because you don't know if you win or lose to Warwick, and that's I mean, you are protecting your winning chances for this game, but you're not learning anything if you play like that. So what I want you to do is try to fight the people you meet in top lane, because that will make you figure out really quickly like what you can do and what you cannot do. If a fight goes bad, then afterwards you can always look like what went wrong here. Like, did I tank an ability? Did I miss my ability? Stuff like that. And if you just repeat this process, like if you don't know if a fight is good or bad, just go for it and you'll figure it out. Don't be scared to lose a single game to like get knowledge which will help you in all future games.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Warwick went mid lane. If your opponent does something like this, where they like cheese and do something else on the map, the best thing you can do is make them lose as many minions as possible. So what you want to do here is you want to maybe last hit this and then start hard pushing these minions and the next minion wave, because then what will happen is that after whatever happens here happens, like Warwick gets a kill or Warwick doesn't get a kill, he will come top lane eventually. At least we're going to assume that he is, because that guy's a psychopath, but we know
I learned that from seeing him bot lane
from later in the game. But if you can deny him 2 minion waves, do you know how much gold that is?
Nope, I have no clue.
Okay.
Is it? I'm gonna guess 24.
24 gold.
Yep, I think 24.
1 minion gives
close.
already 14.
So 28, right? From missing 2 minions?
Yeah, 2 minion waves. Not 2 minions.
Oh, waves. I don't know about waves. I thought you said 2 minions. That's my bad. I don't know.
Okay. So, that's the caster minions, right? The melee minions give more. And the cannon minions give even more. Like, you know that cannon, obviously. It's very... very, very nice to get.
it'd be good to last hit those.
Yep. Yeah, the melee minions give... Oops, wrong button. One moment. Okay. The melee minions give 21. There were some lags sometimes. Okay, what you're doing here, like the moment you walk away, I think you're not even in XP range here, but you're losing gold by doing this, right?
Yeah.
And the reward for doing this is maybe getting a kill on Warwick, if and only if he doesn't have summoners. Because if he has, he just needs ghost. Like one summoner is enough to just run away, because you don't deal enough damage to one-shot him here. So this is a little bit you're missing gold from top wave to like take a summoner from Warwick, which shouldn't really matter in this lane. So I think you just let Pantheon do whatever he wants and take the minions. They are more important.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, here again. Actually, I think this is a good moment to start talking about wave management. What happens when this wave hits the turret? Like, if all of these minions...
If it crashes, it pushes into me, right?
Can you explain to me why that happens?
I think it's because... I don't know specifically why, but my guess is once the other wave comes in, they start grouping up together, and then when they go against the wave that's not in the turret, they all target the same minion, I think? Something like that? I don't know.
It's very close to the right answer. So these minions hit the turret. This wave is so big that the next wave arrives, and there will still be minions here.
Okay.
And the enemy minions will then like start attacking your minions. But your minions, once they hit the turret, they will not change aggro. They will keep hitting the turret.
Yeah.
So the full minion wave here will not lose health. And then your minion wave will slowly like come here. And then this wave will have died at some point. And then like here or somewhere like close to this area, the two minion waves will meet. And now, in theory, it should be somewhat even. Like the point you made where they will all focus the same minion is true. So the wave will naturally push towards you because of that reason. But the main reason is because the wave that arrives after that one, obviously the one from your opponent arrives first because the wave will be here.
Yep.
And when they have arrived, they will start dealing damage to your minions while your minions are still traveling, your next minion wave. And that advantage, like there will be 12 against 6 minions for like 5 seconds or 7 seconds or whatever. And that time where the enemy minions are dealing more damage to your minions is enough to snowball. Where then the next the next wave will then like move forward slightly maybe, and then the next wave from the opponent will come, and there will be an even larger minion advantage. Always like suppose that neither of you two are hitting the minions, obviously. Like if you can counteract this, but sometimes it's difficult. Okay, so that's the reason why the wave will push back to you if this wave is large, like if it hits the turret. If this wave isn't large, like say these 3 minions die, and you don't have all of these casters, you only have these 3 melee minions, then they will have died before the next minion wave arrives and hits them.
Yeah.
Then what happens with the lane?
It'll just reset, right?
Exactly. The minions will just meet in the middle, and then it doesn't push towards either side, at least in the beginning. Later on, you can predict which side it will push to by pressing tab and comparing the levels of each champion, because the level of the minions, like their stats, they scale with the average level of the team. So if all your team is level 3 and you are level 3 too, and the opposing team has like 3 members that are level 2, then your minions will naturally be stronger. But in the beginning, the state won't last long. So in the beginning, it will be even if they meet in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
But that's good to predict like what will happen later on. If like you're level 14, your opponent is level 10, then the wave will naturally push towards the opponent because your minions are stronger. But in the beginning, if the wave resets, it's even. It will not push towards you or the opponent. It's like a coin flip. Sometimes it does this, sometimes it does that. Because the minions have some RNG behavior. Okay. Knowing that, like, you don't have to remember all of that in the game. The only thing you have to remember is, okay, this minion wave is big. If I get it into the turret, the wave will push back into me. Which also means you lose very little, like gold and experience-wise, even if you're not there. Because their minion wave will be big. So what you can do here, if you don't want to interact with Warwick, which I already told you do want to interact with him, but suppose you don't, then you can just go, like clear these minions, go, recall, and just come back. You don't even need to TP, and you will lose like 3 melee minions.
Yeah.
In total. And if you last hit a little bit better, then you will have a longsword as well. So that's one way to get an advantage in early laning, is to have a what you call cheater recall. It's cheater recall because it's free. Like your opponent doesn't get anything, any advantage from you leaving the lane. It's kind of an advanced thing. Like you don't have to do this in the game. It's just, I think, good to know that something like this exists. The thing I want you to do in the game is to fight the Warwick if the lane is like here and the Warwick walks up for a last hit. Because that's the easiest way to start a trade. You know this guy also wants minions, so if he walks up and hits this minion, then you just go and hit him.
Yeah.
And then,
Alright.
And then see what happens with the trades.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I think the next thing is eye movement. The next thing that's kind of important in League. Where if you play League, where are your eyes? I'll draw some circles. It's like, this is 1, then these 2 are together. I'll name them 2, then this is 3, this is 4, and then we have something like, this is 5, this is 6. And
so,
everywhere else, I think you already know that it's not worth looking at this. It's not worth looking here, like maybe here, but usually not. And you also don't need to look at this or the wall, obviously. Okay.
Yeah.
Where should your eyes be, and how should you like look at the screen?
Well, I think first, like you said, I should trade with the Warwick, so look at him for a little bit, like see if he walks up for a last hit.
Yeah,
so I guess like
this is
2
important.
and 4 first.
2 and 4 are important. 6. 2 and 4 are important. Because
also, what was that?
Because what you said, and what I said before, if you look at 4, you can, and 2, you can predict, okay, if you look at 2 and see one of your minions is low, then you can check at 4 and see, okay, your opponent is walking towards the minion. So these 2 are important. Then obviously I think 3 is important because you need to last hit.
Yes.
Okay, 5 and 6.
So probably if I warded the bottom bush, look at 6 to see if the jungler's there, and if the jungler's there, then I guess 5 to see like if he's walking up.
Okay. This you shouldn't need to look at, because this is peripheral vision. Like, if you look at 3, you will see if something moves here. You don't need to actively look there. And 6 is the only
Oh
other
wait,
spot
6 I
where...
reported. Yeah.
Yeah, the 6 is the only other spot where you always have to look. Always look at the minimap. Okay. And 1? Do you look at 1 or not? Do you look at your own character?
I don't think I should too much.
Yes. Why shouldn't you look at your own character?
Because I'm healthy and I'm already in a good position to last hit or hit the Warwick if he goes for a last hit.
Okay, I'm gonna remove this. The reason you don't look at your character is because you know where your character is at all times.
Well, that too, yeah.
So you don't have to look at it. You already know where it is. Like, you're somewhat smarter than me once said, your mouse cursor should be an extension of your brain. Like, it's an extra arm. Could see it like that. And in the same vein, your character, you should always know where it is. Like, if you get lost, then that means you are probably overwhelmed at the moment.
Yeah, plus
Usually,
I always lock my camera too. Like,
yeah, if you lock your camera, then it's even easier. Like, then you know where your character is at all times. Okay, so we established where to look to engage in trades. Is the first thing, the most important thing is that you don't miss CS. And the second most important thing is that you look what is your opponent doing, because they tell you what they're going to do just with their character's face. Like, Warwick's head looks in this direction, right? That means his mouse cursor must have been like somewhere here.
Yeah.
And in your elo and probably, like, even if you climb to gold or platinum, that will not tell you a lot, because people at this MMR are still, like, there's a lot of random stuff happening that you cannot predict because they don't play optimally. Like, once you start getting into gold plat, people will start doing things that you can predict. But right now it's okay to just play reactively. Like, see, okay, if the Warwick walks towards this minion, we can punish it. And then, yeah, he's scared, but you see how much he wants to take this minion, right? Like, he just clicks back and forth because he really wants to attack it. And then he decides against it because you would take his head off if he tries to trade with you there. If the minion wave is this big, like, this amount of minions is, like, worth both of your spells in, like, the time it takes to cast these spells. So he cannot trade you in there. So that's fine.
Yeah, I thought about backing here, but I looked at my gold and I was like...
Yeah, you could have backed here.
Really
yeah, you could have backed here if you last hit a bit better, because then you would have had longsword.
Longsword, and he's, like, forced to stay in there, right? Because he has to collect all the minions.
The extra advantage you get by basing here is that I told you before the game, like, this is at 3 minutes is the timer where, since the opponent started bot side, because we didn't see him on red buff with your ward, we know that they are jungling, like, towards us. They're going, like, this route. And 3 minutes is around the time that champions need to full clear. It's a little bit low, like, people, if they don't optimize their clears, it will take more like 3:30. But sometimes they'd skip a camp as well, so I think 3 minutes is a good timer to remember. If the opponent doesn't start topside, then at around 3 minutes you are gankable. Or not gankable, but there is potential for the opposing jungler to be there. So then just play careful. You'll be fine.
Had a lot of times versus Nunu and Hecarim where level 3 and, like, come in instantly and destroy me because I'm not paying attention to that.
Yep. Alright. Here you can see this, by the way. I think this is exactly what happens in the game. Like, the minions meet here, and then it will naturally push towards you if you just match the damage that Warwick deals to the minion wave. Like, if both of you just last it, it will push towards you, because it's closer to their turret. Okay.
I think I had, like, I was trying to get it to push towards me in mind, because trying to last hit everything instead of No, actually, never mind. I think I just naturally do that, where I just slowly last hit everything, or try to at least.
Yeah, it's it's okay. You just need to know, like, if you want to push, then push and not just last it.
Yeah, hard push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is really good. Uh, I'm guessing like your friend taught you this because that's something
Trying to
like
freeze.
yeah, trying to freeze. That's not something that is intuitive, I think. Um, At least it wasn't for me. Well, like when I started, people weren't even doing this in Challenger. Or I mean, when I started, there wasn't Challenger. But even in the highest elos, people wouldn't freeze because
Yeah.
they wouldn't even know it existed. Like that, you could do it. And now you're level 30, second ranked game, and you're already freezing. It's kind of wild, like how much better the player base became. Okay, why is this
Yeah,
good?
I just don't,
Why does this help?
because I'm not gankable, but he's gankable.
Okay.
That, and he has a walk up for last hits right next to my turret, and I can just pretty much straight onto him for free.
Exactly.
Right.
This is if especially in a bad matchup, which this is, but you don't know that yet because you didn't trade with him.
True.
Especially in
I
a
just
bad,
have,
yeah.
huh? Oh, I have Warwick PTSD. That's why.
Okay. I think
That was back when I wasn't playing Sett. I was playing, I think, Yone, and I thought I could beat him 1v1. And level 1, he killed me. Level 3, I think he killed me too, and that was kind of sad.
yeah. I mean it snowballs really hard. But I think after this game, you're not as scared of Warwick anymore. I would.
Yeah, especially if they play like that, where they're at mid at level 1.
Yeah. Um. So yeah, and especially in bad matchups, it's really good to just be here and chill because like if the lane's long, exactly as you said, if the opponent wins, then they can chase you all the way to your turret and deal damage to you. Whereas here, like they can maybe get an auto attack and one ability off or something, but after that you're safe most of the time.
Isn't it also good since, like, I don't know, well, when they back, like, will they lose a lot of minions, do you think?
Yeah, if Warwick backs here, this is actually like you'd think it's a defensive play, but actually it's a very aggressive play to freeze the minions. Because if you keep the minions here, and he leaves the lane, he will lose obviously all of these minions, which is actually I didn't even answer that before when we talked about minion waves. But one minion wave is around 120 gold.
Man, that's insane.
So
I actually didn't think it was that much gold.
So yeah, like that's the average for a minion wave. If the cannon minion isn't there, it's a little bit less, obviously, because this is 63 and this is 3 times 14, which is 32. So it's like almost 100 gold. But if you think about it like this, if Warwick now leaves, and his minions kill 3 of your minion waves, you killed him basically. You solo killed him.
Crazy.
And the even better part is that 3 minion waves is more EXP than a solo kill at this level. So it's even better than a solo kill if you get had 3 waves.
So he's definitely forced to, like, try to push it in.
Yes, exactly.
And, like, stop the freeze.
Exactly. Now, the thing is, if it's a bad matchup and this guy isn't like doing what he's doing but playing a little bit better, then you cannot defend this. Like if he starts auto attacking you will be forced to walk back to the turret. But you made him stay in lane. That's time he can't spend harassing your jungler or walking mid or whatever. So
yeah,
that's okay. And ideally you thin out the minions enough so that it's not going to slow push towards him if it's a bad matchup. Okay, but that's not what happens in this game. In this game, against Warwick and against most champions, they have mana, right?
Yeah.
This guy has...
Oh, I didn't even look at that.
Yeah, this guy has very little mana, and Warwick's Q costs a lot of mana. So this is a really, really good opportunity to get ahead, because this guy does not like play around him having no mana.
Yeah, I didn't even look at that. He has basically 0 mana. Should have just traded here.
Yeah.
Especially since my Aurelia was trying to gank here.
Yeah, this is very good to freeze it here. Again, because he wants to get it in. The other thing is on Sett, your passive gives you health regen when you're below half HP. So when you know you're fine going below half HP, then it's completely okay to just tank the minions forever, basically, because you will regen it back up. And in this case, like, Warwick is not a threat, so it's
not really. Yeah.
It's completely fine to tank them for as long as you want. You need at least 4 minions, like 4 caster minions, for this to work.
Casters. Okay.
It will, basically all of the time, it will be 4 casters, because those are the minions that are left standing, like, when the minions stop fighting. Or when minions die, the last ones to die are the casters. So it will be 4 casters. If it's less, then it's actually a slow push. Like, if nothing happens, then very, very, very slowly it will build up and push into that direction, because of the minion waves coming from the base, where your minion wave is here already, and your opponent's minion wave is still back here, and your minions are already dealing damage.
Yeah.
But since you have 4 minions, at this point it will still push into this direction, but that's around the advantage. If you can freeze it like here, then 3 minions is enough, and if you freeze it like here or very close to the middle, then even 2 or 1 are enough. But if you freeze it here, then you need 4. Like, you could probably draw like areas or something, but
I think my friend showed me like a picture of that too, of how that works. I just didn't pay attention to it too much, if I'm being honest with you.
Yeah. Okay. So your Aurelia ganks here. Is this gankable? Do you think?
Not really.
Why not?
I think he saw his ghost. That, and he just has a lot of regen. No, one of the jungler came up, but I didn't actually think of the jungler, so...
Assuming there's no jungler.
The main thing was ghost, I think. He saw his ghost, right?
I don't think he has ghost. He used it level 1, right?
He has flicker, or not flicker, sorry.
Flash, yeah.
Flash ghost. I play a different game, or used to play a different game that has flash, but they call it flicker.
Ah, okay. What game is that?
Mobile Legends.
Ah, okay. The fake.
I used to be a global ranked Mobile Legends player, but we don't do all this. I'm gonna be real with you. We don't do all this where we wave manage. You don't even have to CS. All you do is trade, pretty much.
Okay.
Like, you just try to kill your opponent, so we don't do all this.
Okay. Interesting. Anyways, he also used Flash level 1. Flash has 5 minutes cooldown. I think Ghost has 210 seconds, so 3.5 minutes. But I'm gonna check. 240 actually. So yeah, Ghost has 4 minutes cooldown. So since he used it level 1 at like 1 minute and 40 seconds or something, it will still be down.
Then I'm not sure. It's because he reacted to it too early.
Okay.
Or like started stepping away too early.
The next really important thing, really important concept that people still at like diamond level sometimes don't understand, especially junglers. If all this guy has to do to get away is just walk straight to his turret, then it's bad to just go for this. Because the main reason is, if we assume that this guy is sentient, like he knows a little bit what he's doing, then he sees you, right? He sees Aurelia too. And if he thinks he's at a disadvantage, he will obviously try to run. That means, if you flip this around from your perspective, if this guy does not run, then he thinks he has an advantage. And that usually means...
And that means the jungler is here.
That's one thing that it can mean, but it doesn't even matter like why he thinks it. Like, it could be that he's full mana, he's a level up, and he thinks he can 1v2 or whatever. he is the one that decides if this fight happens or not. And if that's the case, then it's almost always a bad fight for you. Like, the higher you get in the ranks, the more often it will be a bad fight.
I understand, yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's
Basically, he controls if the fight happens or not.
exactly. Because, like, if you're this Warwick and you think this is not a good situation to be in, you just run away.
Yeah.
And then you're right, obviously, like, he has even better info. Like, he knows, okay, his Volibear is coming. If he engages now, then and your Aurelia doesn't get that, and you don't get that, then it's really good for him, because you will use your abilities on him, and you can't kill him. Like, even if you hit everything, like, this guy is full HP. Your champions just don't deal that much damage early on. And then Volibear can come and he can do whatever he wants because you're on cooldown completely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then she misses E, and then, like, I think you know that. Like, even in the game, you know that there's nothing here. There's no gank. That doesn't work because you already click back. Like, that tells me, like, subconsciously you already know this is bad.
Yeah, I mainly just thought it was bad because I looked at my HP and I thought if Volibear comes in, I'm just kind of dead.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, next time this
That was the main
happens,
reason why I thought that.
like, your jungler comes or whatever, and all the opponent has to do to get out is run away, then just ping your jungler,
Go away.
ping, go away, because, like, the lane up until this point, it's a really advantageous position for you. We already established that. Like, if the Warwick isn't there, if he's, like, back here, then he's losing CS the whole time this happens. So all you have to do is, like, not fight.
Yeah.
Okay. And this happens, then the Aurelia dies to the Volibear, and now your lane's a bit fucked. Why is it fucked? Can you tell me why?
Let me see. Well, first of all, it's closer to his turret, I think. And is it slow pushing towards him? I can't tell if it's actually slow pushing toward.
Okay, this gives you more of an idea.
It's slow pushing, or no? It's pushing towards him.
It's slow pushing. I don't know what the difference is between pushing and slow pushing. Whatever it is.
I was trying to tell how fast it was gonna push. I wasn't sure if it was like pushing really fast or if it was like slowly pushing or
if there's cannon minions, like, this is really tanky. If no champion is here, then this will take enough time for the next wave to come. And the next minions will meet here, but it's still going to push here because you have a big minion advantage. So yeah, it's a push or slow push towards him. So if you recall now, you lose a lot more than Warwick does.
I do, yeah.
And yeah, you realize that in game. I mean, you wanted the cannon, but also if you leave now,
I just wanted cannon, yeah.
Okay, and this is fine. Like, push it in. If the Volibear was a bit better, he would stop you from doing that. Like, because he can. Like, you're like half HP, and he's full HP. But junglers at this elo will not do this. Like, they will not consider the wave state or whatever.
Those are insane in other elos. Like, I've seen them like hold minions for people. I've seen them hard push it so it resets for people when they're recalling.
Yep.
It's pretty insane.
Yep. Supports can do that too, sometimes, if the support's roam. Mm-hmm. Alright. So in the end, it's okay, because the Warwick didn't get a kill, you got the wave in, you're not losing a lot, because now it's coming back to you. Other thing, item build. I don't think, like, Blade of the Ruined King is a good item anymore on Sett for a while. If you want to just check, like, what good items are, I'll give you a link. 1 second. Here. Here you can check, like, what one tricks build on the champion. They usually know best, like, what's a good item.
Yeah, they only play that character, so probably. Oh, yeah. Geishu or Gaishu, I don't know how to say his name, but I like him. I like watching him.
Yep. I have no idea who that is, but yeah. Sure.
It's a Sett one trick.
Okay. Yeah.
EOS that.
As you can
Hard
see,
Sett.
nobody builds Blade anymore.
Yeah, they don't build it.
Pretty much. Actually, there's some people in some matchups they build it, but most of the time they don't.
I'm sure most of the time, yeah, they probably go Stridebreaker first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The main reason for that is that you don't need it. Like the main damage source in fights is your W, and that scales off bonus damage. So just AD is more important than attack speed, and the lifesteal you also don't really need.
Especially since my passive just regens.
Yeah. Against Warwick, I would argue it's fine. Like you can go Blade of the Rune King because it makes your dueling that much better. But it's always an opportunity cost. So if you go Blade of the Rune King, that means you delay becoming tanky because this item just doesn't give you tankiness. It's like there's no health, no armor.
Ooh, yeah, I'm looking at this build and this person like goes full like stuff that gives HP pretty much.
Yep. Yeah, I think your W also scales with max HP, your W damage, so that's why stacking HP on Sett is good. Alright. Yeah, again, I will not go over this again, like you keep not trading with him, but you already know that, like that's the first thing I want you to do, is to just take trades and see what happens. So...
Plus I have TP anyway, so if I go super bad, I can just recall and TP back.
Yeah.
Oh wait, never mind. Well, not here, but you know what I mean.
Yeah,
Level 1. If I try to do that and it fails.
Okay. This is very important. Okay, you have a slow push. Like the wave is pushing towards Warwick. We see Volibear on the minimap. And we see him walk towards topside. Like
I wasn't even looking at that.
That's why it's important to look at the minimap. Because if you know that, what you can do is just you ignore this guy, you push these 3 minions, and then you just go away. You just walk into a bush and wait and see what happens. The other thing you can do is just back off, and if Warwick starts like hitting the minions here or whatever, you can ward like cautiously. Because you should like dying here is really bad for the wave, because you will lose minions the whole time you're dead. Okay, and then the idea was to get there, and you didn't have W, so you die.
Yeah.
There you saw that was his ult, by the way, the Volibear ult. That
I see.
The turret
didn't
didn't fire. Okay. It's okay, because the Warwick pushes it back to you, but he shouldn't. He should just recall, and then he loses a lot less. Okay, and since this guy didn't manage to get a reset in, now we have control over the lane again, because he took so long. So what you can do here, you know that Warwick is like half HP, right? And he wants to recall, because he also didn't have any mana. Here you have a decision to make. You can either slow push this, like only last hit, or you hard push this and try to go for one plate, because maybe you can get one plate here. What I want you to do in-game is think consciously what you want to do with the minion wave. Because either you want to slow push it, usually, or you want to hard push it. Those are the two options you have. Like, even just last hitting will slow push a wave. If you decide to push a wave, and you know, like, Volibear can't come because he's mid lane, Jinx is bot, their support is probably also bot lane, we don't know that, but you're not really in danger at the moment. And Warwick is in base, like he's walking from base. That means you are completely free to clear this wave as fast as you want, even with abilities. And in League, the main resource you want to maximize is time. Like, if you have time to do something on the map, that's good. Like, with time, I mean time where you don't lose minions.
Yeah.
So, if you decide to push this, you go here, you eat the minions, you hit like the melee minions twice, and then you W the entire wave, and then it's gone. And then you have time. Because all of these minions will go into the turret. Either you go with them and take a plate, if that's possible. I think in this scenario it isn't, if the Warwick just runs from base quickly enough. But that's a good time to just get a ward in, because Warwick can't come, because he will lose minions if he comes. Which usually people will not do. Like this Warwick, I don't know if he's gonna do it, but even if he comes, he probably can't kill you alone if you just run away from him.
Yeah.
And then he loses minions. Because that's a good point to like ward here or in the river or wherever. And then you know when you're getting ganked. So that's pretty good. Okay, you decide to slow push, which is fine. It's also okay, the decision. You delay getting a ward by like 2 waves. Because if you slow push this, like the next wave will like meet here, and then the wave after will meet somewhere there, and then it goes into the turret.
Mm-hmm.
If Warwick doesn't clear the entire wave with Tiamat or whatever. Okay. Then he went mid. Put a ward down. Yeah. Why is this bad?
Because I'm missing out on minions and I won't kill him.
Exactly. Same thing as before. Like, if he wants to, he can just run away. And there's nothing. And then,
he gets away.
You know that this circle here is his E, right?
No.
Okay, that's his E. Like, when he... I'm gonna
I never noticed that.
play that in slow motion. And yeah, let's do it in slow motion. You see that animation? That's his E.
Okay.
And then he has this circle that emanates outwards.
Mm-hmm.
And then you will know.
I should step back here for a second.
Exactly. Like the radius is not that big. It's like this. So
okay. So just do a tiny step back.
Yeah. If you want to trade with him here, the best thing you can do, especially if he keeps walking upward for some reason, is just walk this way. Because then you could cut him off when he runs towards the turret.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he fears you.
It's a tiny range thing.
Yeah, that's like one of the best things about League of Legends. Like almost every ability is like visually represented. Like you can tell what's going on if you really look at it.
Mm-hmm.
It takes some time to develop that. Like if you don't play Warwick, like you can't really know that this is what's happening. That just comes with time. But especially like if something like that happens where you get feared, then you should think, okay, why did I get feared here? And then you will figure out that circle thing means, okay, he has his E. He just activated his E. He can't recast it immediately, but after 1 second he can recast it. And then he fears the circle. In a circle. Okay, he now pushes the minions. The Volibear did the void grab, so it's okay to just do nothing and relax. And then again you can hold the minions. Which is fine. I think here's the first moment you start trading, which is good. Like you see, like this guy, he loses the trade. Pretty hard. One thing you can think about as Sett, especially when you're in this position, is sorry. If you can get behind the opponent, you can ult them into the turret.
Oh, true.
Sometimes that's possible. Against Warwick, it's kind of difficult because he like fears you away, and he's just in general has 2 tools to get behind you again. His Q, it's like a bite. Like he makes a short dash, like from here to here, to bite you. he can't react. He can hold the button. Like if he just taps Q, that's what happens. But if he holds Q, he will appear behind you. I think this Warwick doesn't know that because he didn't do that the entire game.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you run behind him and he just Qs through you, then there's no way you can ult him into the turret. But that's just something to think about on Sett. That oftentimes, like you can even, it's a little combo you can do. If you have like a minion here, a melee minion, you run here. If the opponent is here, you can E, then they're stunned because you eat both sides. And then you can flash behind them and take them into the turret.
I'll try that next time. That sounds dirty.
Okay. Yeah, and then like you do know that, right? That your E stuns when you have enemies on both sides, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. The other thing with Warwick Q is like if he holds it to dash through you, he will follow flash and other movement abilities. So, yeah, if you want to flash away from Warwick, wait until you see his Q animation, because otherwise he can like Q you to follow your flash. Alright, then comes the Volibear. Here's another thing that is kind of important. And we already talked about that a bit. Like it's sort of the same reasoning with the when you should move to fights, where if the opponent runs away. If the opponent runs away, and you have an opportunity to cut the escape path off, then that's almost always better than running straight at where they are. Because right now, if you think about it, if you run this way, like when you're here, he's gonna be in Narnia, like somewhere here or whatever. Don't run where the fight is right now. Run where it's going to be when you arrive, because otherwise, like this is an awkward situation that you path like behind this wall. If you walk this way instead, you would have cut him off.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, we have some indecision. If you take a decision, usually it's good to just stay with that decision. If you want, because otherwise it's kind of difficult to figure out what was wrong and what is right. Because now you don't immediately get the feedback of was this a good move or was this a bad move? Like should I have just stayed top or not? Because you walked around here like for several seconds, so you can't really judge if the situation was good or bad.
Yeah.
So if you take a decision, just stick with it and see what happens. And if it turns out bad, then maybe look at why it turned out bad. Okay. Okay, then we lose our flash. I'm just pushing. And I think this is where no, it's not. Never mind. It's not where Warwick went bot lane to never return bot top.
Yeah.
I think this is though. Yeah, now he runs mid and then
he starts pathing there, yeah.
Yeah. This is fine, like immediately hard push the wave and then hit the turret. As soon as the next wave arrives, one thing about turrets that you don't know, because you didn't apply it in game, I know that you don't know that. The turret plates, when they break, they give the turret resistances. They gain armor. So you deal less damage. Yeah. You can see that here. 1 second. If you look at the damage numbers, the first hit is 101. And the second is 90. Like the second right hand hit is 90.
My empowered Q, so
yeah, and then
like the empowered auto.
Yeah. And the thing is these resistances stack, but they are temporary. Like you see this icon here? That's the buff for the turret that tells you that they get a buff right now. But obviously, like you will not notice this if you just start playing, and you don't need to look at that icon usually. You just need to remember that, okay, the more turret plates I take immediately after each other, the tankier the turret gets. That means this is fine, like we can take the next plate, but the moment the minion wave arrives, what we should do is just run here and clear the minions. And then we can go back and hit the turret. That helps pushing faster, because then these minions don't clear your minions, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think I just whack it the entire time. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's not a big thing, but pre 14 minutes, it's good to remember that tier 1 turrets have turret plating. And that turret plating is actually armor for the turret and not just a sack of gold attached to it.
It's not a bit of just a sack of gold.
Okay. Push. Push, 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 push. And then we push the next wave. Okay. You're done with the sequence, right? You did the entire turret, and you pushed the minions in. Of course, you can look to take the tier 2 turret here. The thing is, like almost always, this is a bad decision. In this game, I think it's okay, because Warwick is still bot lane, so you're forcing like either Volibear or Mel to come from base or wherever and defend. But usually, their Warwick will not be like bot lane.
Usually, they're so going top lane.
Yeah.
Probably.
Like even if they went bot lane once, and they will return usually, and then this is a good time to reset, because you're not gonna lose any minions, because you're pushing the wave into the turret again. Yeah. Like the next waves will come into you, and you have 2,000 gold. And it's one more big thing in League. It's nice that you have 2,000 gold, like you're very strong in theory, but if a fight happens right now, you're not actually strong, because this gold doesn't deal damage. What deals damage is items. So if you can, we should just look to be as strong as possible, as much time as possible on the map. So this is a good point to recall, because we can spend a lot of gold and we don't lose basically anything for it. Okay, since Warwick is a psychopath, he's not there, so we can look to do even more, but
usually just recall here.
Yeah, as soon as Volibear appears, this is where you just say, okay, I go back, because it's still fine, it's still okay to recall. And then you recall. I think the Volibear come. Oh yeah, actually Volibear did come, but you did pull off the recall, which is good, because now you're actually strong. Like you have your item, you have your ninja tubbies.
Yeah. I also just like to watch what's happening over there.
These plants.
I think I do that a lot. Yeah. Oh, what's that?
They are from Atakan. Like they spawn all over the map, wherever their kills happened. I have no idea what exactly the spawn logic is, like when they spawn and how often. But like this is where Aurelia died to Volibear, so this is where the plant appears. Always attack these. These give a buff. Like they give a little bit of experience, and they give you like 1 adaptive force or something like that. Like permanently, so you make yourself stronger by taking these. Yeah. If you can, like walk into the enemy jungle and take one of these roses, that's worth it if you don't lose minions for it. It's one way to spend downtime you have while clearing waves.
I just walk right past it because I don't know what those are.
Okay, I just checked something else there. Then you walk past 2 pink wards and you don't clear them, which I find interesting. These, or not pink wards, control wards. They were pink.
My eyes were at the turret over there, so that's why I didn't notice it.
When you're moving somewhere and you look like where you move to, it's important to just keep an eye on where you move through. Like oftentimes you will find control wards that way. You don't always have to clear them. Like if this wave was here and enemy minions would die, it's better to just ignore this pink ward and keep moving. But right now you don't lose minions to clear it, so it's okay to just take the time and clear it. And it is important to note that it's there. Like, knowing that the ward is there is helpful. The other thing is, when you move somewhere, it could be that, like, there's a champion in the bush. It only applies, like, if your camera is here and you don't see the bush, but that happens a lot. Where if you rotate somewhere, like you move through the jungle and you move through a bush, but you have your camera, like, at the fight that's happening, and then there's just a random enemy here that can hit you for free because you just walk past them.
Yeah.
So it's important to always, like, keep in mind where you are, where your character is. Okay. And here, yeah, we can just try and trade with him. It's completely fine. Again, here, I think as long as he has ult, it's not worth it to, like, look for much. But after that, we can see what happens. And then apparently this guy knows that he should die there, so he flashes, which is correct. And then he just walks back to the minion, I guess, because Nami's there.
That's what goes for it too.
Okay. If you like, it's a good, very good move to go for this, because first off you figure out, like, how much damage you deal with this item against level 8 support and whatever. This is all stuff you will not consciously remember that, but subconsciously, your subconscious will save that situation, like, in the back of your brain. And the next time something like that happens, you will know approximately how much damage you deal. And that's how you, like, get situational awareness, where you know how much you can go for and where you should run and stuff like that. If you go for stuff like this, focus one opponent. Because first you hit the Nami like 3 times and then you change to the Warwick. If you just go for Warwick, the entire time he's dead. And then you probably kill Nami too. Alright. Okay, I think this is a good time to talk about mid to late game macro. So the mid game starts around 14-15 minutes when the tier 1 turrets fall. The thing is, people often, like, think, oh, now I have to do objectives and I have to go team fight, help my team, whatever. All of that is only partially true. Like, the main thing you want to do in this phase of the game is get yourself as strong as possible. And the way to do that is to just keep farming. And if you're stronger than your opponent, you can farm a minion wave, move into their jungle, take their jungle camps if there are any, or even move mid lane and, like, try to force a fight where you have a numbers advantage because you were the first person to be there after you cleared the wave. You don't lose anything for it because the opponent minion wave is dead, and your opponent is forced to decide either he gets the minion wave or he helps in the fight. So your opponent is under pressure to do something if you do that.
Mm-hmm.
What you do not want to do is just endlessly flip fights that are 5v5 where no side has a clear advantage, because that's just 50-50. Like, you can't control your teammates, you cannot control what the opponent does. You're 1 out of 10 if you just team fight where you don't have an advantage. There's like 50% of the fights you will win and the other 50% you will lose. If you think that's the best chance you have of winning the game, then that's fine. But usually you can get better odds than that by just taking a better decision. Okay, so knowing that this is correct, just take the minion wave, ignore the dragon because you can't be there in time. If the opponents are already on it, then no way you get there. This move is almost good. What's the problem with it?
I'm not sure, actually.
Okay, see this minion wave?
Oh, that means that
Opponent minion
Their
wave
minion
is here.
wave is pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So this will still meet outside of the turret. So the idea here is correct to do. You want to move mid lane here to like dive the tier 1 turret, but before you do that, you push one more wave, because then you don't lose anything. Like you see, they meet up here, and then you don't get those. I think Warwick also doesn't get those because he also moves, but that's 100 gold you just wasted by moving earlier. And I'm pretty sure this could have happened 30 seconds later.
This just dies no matter what anyway. Yeah.
And then they are a dragon. Like this is we can basically assume that they are a dragon because of the way Nami moves. I think you knew that too. Like she like hovers there and thinks, okay, do I go there to do my teammates? And then she just decides to run this way. But the way she hovers makes it clear that they are a dragon. You thought about committing to Nami there. What do you think about that? No.
If I didn't hesitate, I think we could have at least like hit her, but I don't know if we kill her or not. Oh wait, did she flash that?
Yeah, she flashed.
Then I think it's bad because like she ends up with her team.
Exactly.
But I don't know.
The problem is, Volibear is there, right? Because they are doing the dragon. You can assume Warwick is there because he's not on top lane, he's not mid lane, he's not bot lane. Then where else is he? Obviously, he has to be a dragon, because otherwise, what is he doing? Like he's not randomly farming golems. That's not a realistic scenario. Yeah. So it's okay to just annoy the Nami a bit, but the moment she flashes here, you should just go away and look like, where can I get gold? And that would be like just run top lane. Or you decide, okay, I see the Jinx and I just run after her, but not because I want to kill the Nami, but because I want to kill the Jinx. That's still a bit risky, because if the opponents are smart, they run this way and cut you off. Spoiler alert, they're not going to do that. They are running mid lane, I think. But yeah, that's one thing to think about. Like if your brain always goes, okay, where can I get gold? And the main source of gold is minions, so running bot lane is fine because there's a minion wave you can farm. And then there's a little snack as well. The Jinx is there too. And then obviously
I remember right, we get that snack too.
Yeah, and then obviously there's turrets as well. Okay. So this is all fine. Here again. See on the minimap? This is not in the turret. Could have pushed one more wave.
Yeah.
You can say, okay, I don't, like if you want to refute me, then you say, I can't go there because it's risky. Because the opponent can be there. And then I would have to concede that. That is correct, but that's not your reasoning for why you didn't go there.
No, I just didn't go there because I just wanted to back and get back to top lane, I think, probably. Yeah, I just go back to top lane.
Yeah. No, in the end, that decision is fine. It's okay. Alright, and we go back top. This is completely correct. And then... Okay.
I don't completely push it out again, I think.
Is this fight worth it, like going to?
No.
Why not?
Because I can get gold somewhere else, and I probably make it there too late.
Yes, that's not the only reason, though. The other reason is there is nothing. There's nothing here. You're fighting over air. That's what I'd call it. Like this is one of those flip fights where the opponent can disengage at any point if they want to. Like if they don't want to fight, they will just leave. So they think they have an advantage, and your team is the same. Like they can just leave if they think they are at a disadvantage. So since both parties think that this fight is advantage to go for, I would think that this is very close to a 50-50. What we can do instead is, we push out this wave, and then if the fight is still going, you can slowly move here, and then you can take mid wave as well. And then you will take around the same time, like maybe 5 to 10 seconds more to get there. But you have two advantages. One, you flank them, like you come from where they will go and not where they are. And you get 2 minion waves while you're at it. You're making a positive play, regardless of the outcome of the fight. It's not completely random to fight here, because there is an objective you're fighting over. Like, if the fight is decisive, then you can get Atakan. And that's really big. Like, Atakan is approximately 3,500 gold in value for the entire team. So that's a lot. That's like 10, 11 kills. So it is worth fighting for this. But the way we fight for it can be a lot better. Okay. Here, clear the wave, that's fine. Clear the next wave. And now 3 of them are dead. This turret gives like 100 gold. Just go and clear Atakan.
Yeah.
And if you don't clear Atakan, like if Atakan is gone, then clear the jungle camps. Because that actually denies the opponent stuff. The difference is, like, this is 100 gold for you, but the opponent can't farm their own turrets. So if you take their jungle camp, that's 100 gold for you and 100 less gold they get. So it's a 200 gold swing instead of 100 gold. Alright. Another thing is inhibs. I would only take inhibs if I know I can end, like, really soon. What happens if you kill an inhib?
I don't know, actually.
Okay. Once you kill an inhib, for your team there will spawn a big minion, like, in front. Like, not here, but like for your minion wave.
I know what big minion you're talking about.
Yeah, the siege minion. Or a super minion, not siege minion. Siege minion is the cannon minion. That minion is super tanky. Like, it can basically entirely kill a minion wave on its own. Because it deals a lot of damage. Like, it kills melee minions in 2 hits, I think. Maybe 3. And caster minions in 1 hit. And it can tank the entire minion wave for a while.
Yeah.
That means if you kill this inhibitor and your minions come out of base with the super minion, if you're not there to clear all the minions, then your super minion will deny your team farm for the entire time it's spawning. And the only way it helps you is if you can end, because it can tank the Nexus turrets for you, obviously. So taking the middle inhibitor is almost always bad if you can't also take the bot or top inhib, and if it's a little bit later in the game. Like, once Baron Nashor spawns, it's okay to take an inhib. I don't think it's good to take it before, like, almost ever. So at 25 minutes, you can think about taking inhibitors. Before, I would just take the turret and then take the kill or whatever, maybe even take the minion wave, but don't take the inhib, then just leave. Just take whatever else you can get. And then, yeah, this was mechanically bad. You already noticed this, which is good, because then it means we don't have to talk about it. You know why it's good, how to improve that situation on your own.
Yeah.
All right. I'll try to go a bit faster, because I think my brain is fried, and if my brain is fried, yours is probably too at this point.
Oh, I'm having fun.
Oh, that's good.
I like learning stuff.
That's good. Then you're already, like, at a big advantage compared to other League players. They don't like learning stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people with big egos.
Yeah, that's the thing. Huh?
So the differences, I think, I've been top 500 in Overwatch, right? And I know, like, I'm assuming it's going to be the same thing where people say they're hard stuck in a certain rank. This happens in Overwatch. They say they're hard stuck in a certain rank because their teammates or something.
Yeah. Elo hell.
The math doesn't make sense, because if you guarantee that you're good, it's a coin flip on both sides. Like, you have coin flip on your 4 teammates if they're good, and a coin flip on the 5 enemies that are, if they're good or not.
Yeah.
So you guarantee you're good, and if you're better, then you'll just climb naturally. So
Yes.
I never
Because
understood that.
yeah, you're one out of 10 people that's better than their opponent, and obviously your team is at an advantage every single game. There's one caveat to this. Not that I say that you're wrong, but if there's a lot of Smurfs, then
Oh yeah,
then
yeah,
it flips because the opponent has 5 potential Smurfs and you only have 4.
true.
But I don't think that applies to League. Like, even though there are a lot of Smurfs, it still favors, like, if you're better than your opponent, you will climb.
Yeah, so that's why I like learning a lot because I know I'm in this rank because I deserve it, not because my teammates are bad or anything.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. There, did you noticed in game, like, it was just random face checking.
Yeah,
That happens.
I think we also end up winning this, which is crazy to me. Oh no, we don't.
No.
Never mind. I lied. No way. I said that I want to watch the what's her name, Misfortune 1v5 real quick.
Okay.
She insta dies.
Yeah. Actually, I think this is a good. This is good to look at, because the reason this doesn't really matter, like, even though your entire team gets aced, your teammates are actually doing the right thing by pushing the minion wave. If the opponents were smart, what they would do is just run mid lane here, because then they can get the mid wave, they can get your entire topside jungle, and they can get the top tier 2 probably after they kill you. Instead, they're chasing kills, which in the end it works out good for them because they kill your entire team. But your team pushed the minion wave before, so you're not losing anything, like minion wise. And the objective is gone too, like the dragon you did before that. So even though your entire team gets aced, realistically this is just 1,500 gold swing, when it should be like probably 3 to 4k is what you get for an ace usually, if you have like any minion wave at all. They could have even done Nasher here if they were close enough, but because you were bot lane and there was nothing up, they didn't even have a minion wave. It takes them so long to actually do anything. Like, they don't even get this turret because they didn't have minions. Like, their minion wave is just arriving.
I thought minions were still there because I wasn't looking at, but
Yeah.
then when I noticed there's no minions, I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, and then they're over.
My whole team goes in.
Yeah, that was, the chase was a bit dumb. The idea to fight there is good, obviously, because Warwick is dead. The problem is, assuming like Pantheon is a bit closer, then he jumps on Jinx, right? Then Aurelia can maybe follow up. You are already way too far away, and Rakan is here, and then Misfortune is back there. So realistically, this is a 2 versus 4, what your teammates are going for. And then yeah, I think this is probably the best example of, if the opponents think the fight is bad for them, they can just leave, and that's what they're doing.
Yeah.
And then you take damage the whole time this is happening, and you get nothing.
I'm trying to catch up over there and then just decided to clear, I think, yeah.
Yeah. What you could have done here is, the moment you see that this is not happening, like when Pantheon flashed and wasn't in range, that's, I think, the moment you just run mid and take minions there. Because that's, again, that's how you get yourself ahead. You know the fight's not happening unless the opponent like runs back into them, into your team, and then this is like kind of a flip, and then you can still return. Like, if the opponents turn back to you, then obviously you can return, and then you actually get in range. But if they run away, then no way you get into you get to kill them ever in that scenario. So we push mid. It's very good that you don't overextend there. Push mid again. Run bot. This is kind of a random fight, but I think it works out. Actually, never mind, it doesn't work out. Volibear is pretty strong.
Yeah, I think I flashed to get out of there.
Yeah. Okay. And then the opponents don't respect that you can, if you're fighting in the opponent's base, like, It's so broken to just go back, heal up, and then come back. Like, this is basically
Yeah.
Soraka ult. The entire team. Okay. Here, I think it's okay to not push bot lane. Because these two are dead. You can actually get Baron Nashor at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, that is the other thing. Like, if you think it's a good time to go for an objective or something like that, ping it. Think of your teammates like sheep. Like, they will follow you if you just...
That is true. That whole Warwick situation at level 1, they pinged it, I think, and I just followed them because I was like, okay, let me just play with my team real quick.
Yeah. It's better to be the shepherd, usually, not the sheep.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's okay to just lean back. If you know your teammate is a good player, then just follow their pings and probably something good will happen.
Carrying.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you don't do Nash here, which is okay. Like, it's a bit risky still, because Jinx lives and Jinx Rocket actually deals more damage than Smite at this point. Like her ult.
Oh, I think I've heard that actually. It just doesn't stick to my brain, like that knowledge.
Yeah, here, that's a mechanical thing, like the Stride Breaker, always use it to tell, like, this is the AoE of it.
I always use it as an auto reset, I think, or try to use it as an auto reset. That or I just use it to do damage, I don't know. I think I just, I try to use it to do an auto reset.
Yeah, I think that's okay, but usually if you're chasing opponents, it's okay to just use it to get onto them.
Yeah.
You're not losing damage there. Okay, then you take the dragon, which is okay because Volibear is not there. And you can think about clearing the Scuttle Crab. This again is a point where you could just go clear one more wave. If you're greedy.
I wasn't looking at where wave was at here, and then I noticed it.
Yeah, actually you did it. Wow, never mind. I didn't say anything.
No, it only... Okay, here, I actually don't know what... So, I don't know what pink wards do, because mainly my friends, they're like, don't worry about pink wards, they're a scam in top lane, and I just said, okay.
Yeah.
So I don't even know what they do. So when I put a ward there, I didn't know that it blocks vision. That was the first time I've had that interaction.
Yeah, it is kind of true to not... it's usually not good to buy control wards. They're actually not called control wards. Like, they used to be pink, I think 8 to 10 years ago. And then they changed it, but everyone still calls them pink wards.
Yeah. I always knew it was the same thing. I just don't know what they do because I never buy them.
Yeah.
So
the problem is you can't defend them usually in top lane. Like, if you place them in the pixel bush, like in the river, what happens is, okay, you clear the minion wave. Meanwhile, your opponent just goes there, clears the ward, and then goes back to their turret. And you just wasted 75 gold. And he gave the enemy 30. So, yeah. But it is useful to buy them later on. Like, after the laning phase ends, it's sometimes nice to have a control ward. Especially when you're going for an objective. If you know, like, your team is going to be at Nashor, it's really, really broken to have a ward here, a control ward here. Because if the opponents plays vision, then, yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They still don't have vision. Alright.
I think I actually get Aurelia killed there.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's this is really, really, really good, by the way, that you recognize that it's better to, like, go for this side of the play instead of chasing the low HP opponents that are up there. That's... I don't know. You probably didn't think about it that way, but sometimes you're a second support to your ADC as a top laner. Sett is one of those champions that's really good at peeling opponents from your teammates.
Yeah.
Like, if you're not there, the Jinx dies, the MF dies every time.
Yeah, I didn't go up there mainly because it was for a separate reason. I just didn't go up there because I thought I would die if I go up there. So I ended up going for the Volibear because he was all alone. So that was my reasoning. It wasn't even about MF, but I understand what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah, that's something that even high-level top laners oftentimes don't do, like play second support, because in the super late game, usually your ADC will deal more damage than you. So if you can protect them, you will basically always win the fight. If you
Yeah.
Because they live, they clear the enemy front line, and then the opposing team has like three members where you still have 5. Whereas if you dive on the opponent's backline, then you trade evenly, right? If they kill you, then and your teammates kill their front line, then it's just an even trade. So that's one of the games where playing second support is really good. And Sett in general can do that really well, because he has his ult to get enemies off your teammates and his E.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, this is the point where you can take an inhib here. Like, it's okay, but you need to be aware that this means you will not get farm from the mid wave for the next 5 minutes if you don't like go with your super minions.
I think it was there when I started realizing that Aurelia was tilted.
Yeah. You can see the super minion on the minimap, by the way. It's this big one. Like,
yeah, the big blue.
Okay, we buy Sterak's. Or we go for Sterak's, which is good. The opponents push out the wave, which is mistake. They shouldn't have. You drop a ward there. Yeah, I don't know what Warwick is thinking he's doing.
He's vibing there.
Yeah.
I think he's been vibing all game. He's been making some odd plays.
Yeah. The movement here is good. It's kind of random that it happens that way. I think if the Warwick doesn't run back to the minion wave, you wouldn't run back to the minion wave either. But
I don't think I would have known. Yeah.
The idea here is very nice to like escort the super minions up. So first off, you don't lose the XP from the minions and not as much gold. And the other thing you can do, what's really, really broken, if you have super minions and your team can push another minion wave, is you can flank them inside their own base. Because you can walk up here and then just run from them there. And that's a good dive angle. Because oftentimes that means they have to abandon the turret and leave. Okay, but we play it a little bit more careful, which is also okay, because they don't even defend the turret anyways. And then here again, you defend your misfortune.
If I'm being real with you, this is where you said you should probably defend misfortune instead of Warwick. So that I wouldn't have done that. I'm gonna be real with you. I wouldn't have done that.
Okay. I think in the end it didn't matter, but it's a good idea to go for that. So.
Yeah, I'll start thinking about that more in like team fights, because my only thought in team fight is usually if I'm the one furthest in front, I just think, okay, R into enemies and then try to CC everybody all at once.
Yeah.
But
if you have an angle for that, then that's really good. But usually your opponents don't give you an angle like that.
Yeah, so I'll just think, okay, just defend ADC in later parts of the game.
Yep. Okay. Get this turret. Then I don't know what. Right, you one-shot the Warwick with your W. Oh. Ooh. What happened here? Let's speed this.
Yeah, it's probably my stream lagging out.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know. Okay. And then I think you go bot and you end. Yep.
And then we end.
Yep. Pretty good.
I'll definitely think about... There's a lot of things I need to change, that's for sure. I probably wasted a lot of experience and gold not going for those, like not going for waves and going for fights. That didn't really matter.
Yeah.
Could have been way more fed and one-shotting them with W way easier.
Yep.
Or way earlier.
For sure.
Alright. Thanks a lot for the coaching.
One moment.
Hey,
Okay, I wanna give you like if you can write it down somewhere, it would be nice. I want to give you a list of the things you should do at this point. And
I got it. I have the paper and pencil next to me already.
okay, so the first thing I want you to do, if you want to take the game serious, then like once a day or something, go into a custom game and just farm the first 6 waves and see how many minions you get. Because you should get 37. That's the amount of minions you get in the first 6 minion waves. Like, if you can do that, you can use spells or whatever, doesn't matter. Ideally, you only use auto attacks. And that's just track it somewhere, because that will give you a sense of progression. It takes like 2-3 weeks, and you can see as like a master tier player or something. It's not. It's really not hard. So that's the first thing. The second thing is trade a lot, like in the actual games. Just if you don't know how a trade will go, then always go for it. That doesn't mean you should like just dive the opponent under their turret, but if the wave is even and you think, okay, I don't know how trades go against this character, then just go for it and see what happens. And then
I'm really far ahead. I do have a bad habit of diving, because I saw this like Chinese or Korean Sett player where like he would slow push wave into a hard push, and then he would instantly just dive them. And then sometimes if I get that position, I know it's bad now because I don't know how to set it up properly, but yeah, I have a bad problem diving into towers sometimes.
You can even go for dives, but they are like, if you want to dive properly, you need to be really clean mechanically, and it's easier to start with normal neutral trades. You will at some point, like, it's just repetition. Once you have trading down against all the champions in top lane, you will know when you can look for dives, because you know how much damage everything deals. Okay, so trading is the second thing. The third thing is map awareness. How can you get map awareness? Okay, your eyes go from enemy champion to minions, your opponent's minions, to minimap, in that order. And you can, like, the quicker you are with this, like the most time should be spent at the opponent, obviously, because you want to know what's happening. But once every like 5 seconds, you want to be looking at the minimap, because you just see so many things that are important. Like, if the enemy laners are missing, you see that, you can predict, okay, maybe they're coming top lane, or I'm not gankable, so they're not going top lane, maybe they go somewhere else, and then you can even ping for your teammates if they're getting ganked. Okay, so map awareness, that thing, and then I think the next thing is like, how would I do this? I think the best way to learn like every champion is to play them once, but obviously that costs like blue essence, and you don't have enough to buy all of the champions yet.
I have them for top lane at least. I think I have most every top laner.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Like, try every top laner once then. You don't have to do it in ranked, you can do it in normal games. Just look at like what do the characters do. Maybe if a character is a bit more complicated, then you can even look at combos. You can always ask me as well. Like, if you want to know what Camille does or whatever, then I can answer you, because Camille is like my favorite top laner. That's the champ I play the most.
Players. Dang.
Really?
So many Camille players. Yeah, like my friend's a Camille one trick, and the other person, a few of my friends, like when they go top lane, they play Camille. Probably because our friend is Camille one trick, so they just take tips from them. But yeah, I know a lot of Camille players.
Yeah, I mean, at the moment, I don't think she's in a very good spot, like meta wise, but can still play her a lot of the time.
Hey, I'm in iron. I think I can play just about anything.
yeah, it's fine. And then the last thing is the mid to late game macro. Just think about how to get the most gold, like in terms of minion waves, and like in the end, the minions are what decides the game, and the turrets, not random fights in the jungle. Fight.
True.
If you want to team fight, then always have a reason for it. For example, like I pushed in 2 minion waves. If I go now and fight, and the opponent is catching the minion waves, then obviously you are at an advantage because you're 5 versus 4. Like if you know you have an advantage at the team fight, then it's okay. It's good to go for the fight, obviously.
Yeah.
But not this like, okay, my teammate is there and they're fighting and I just join for fun. That's
actually how my thought process is. I'll try to think about that every time I see a fight. Try to like weigh it, I guess, like see if it's worth it or not.
Yeah,
I'll attempt to.
yeah, and I think the main thing is having fun. Like all of these things that I said, it's really easy in hindsight, like to talk about that when taking apart the bot. Like we talked, I don't know how, like 1.5 hours or something for
Yeah,
30
quite
30
a-
minutes of game, and in the game you have so many things to worry about at once.
Mhm.
It takes time to learn all of that, and at some point it will be muscle memory, or like you can do all of that stuff on autopilot. You don't even need to think about it. Then the main things you will think about, if you have the basic stuff down, will be like kill windows and finding enemy junglers, stuff like that. And I think that's when League becomes interesting. Like really, when you start having like mind games and stuff. That's I think the fun part of League. But a lot of people don't even get there. They stop learning like
I need the
basic.
fundamentals.
Exactly. Yeah, you can watch Alois if you want. He's a very good teacher as well, I
I
think.
already watched way
Yeah.
too much of him. I don't apply it as much as he talks about it so much about how like he's thinking about his next wave and how he wants to get his reset in, and I don't know, it didn't stick to me for some reason.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, in the end, it's entertainment, like his YouTube videos at
yeah,
least.
I think I was just watching it not to learn, but just because he's just funny sometimes.
Yep.
All right, well, I do have to go. I'm gonna keep watching your stream for sure, but I do have to go.
Yeah, no worries. One last thing. If you have
Yeah.
any friends that might be interested in coaching, then do send them my way. I'm trying to like make it so I don't have to offer everything for free. Because
Oh, I know one guy. I do know one guy that might do that. He's in a Kali one trick,
okay,
but he's in bronze.
yeah, that's fine. I don't care about the elo. Like I could coach probably master tier players. It looks a lot different then, but